What's going on, you guys? My name is Wolf and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys what you do when you have a bad professor. So I've already had 2 bad professors in about 3 years of college, and I've been there. I've had 2 terrible professors, and it's not just because one student just doesn't like the professor and wants to get back at them. It was just a terrible class in general. And you do have those students that just want to get back at your professor and will do a bad review, but sometimes it's not that way and it's the entire class. And the professor actually is a bad professor. So first things first, use Rate My Professor, like 100% use Rate My Professor. It's not gonna hurt, and you never know, this could really help you with this class. So definitely use Rate My Professor, because if you find a professor, you have 2 professors left to choose from. You got one that's like at a 40% rating and one that's at a 60. Take the 60 because usually the 60 will help a lot more than what the 40 will be. And I wish I had done this because I took a professor that was at a 40 when I could have chosen a better professor at like 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 9:20. So that was my mistake with that class. And sometimes, even though if you want to take this class with a very bad rating, you might regret it later, which I did regret later with one of my classes. So just, play it safe. If you have to take a good professor at a different time than what you wanted, just play it safe, especially when you're going into freshman year. Freshman year is very important, so it never hurts to play it safe. And then go to tutoring. So while the professor might be terrible at teaching, you will have a tutor that might be very, very good at teaching what you need to learn. And if they took that professor, then it's even better. I had that with my first bad class, with my first bad professor, and he took this specific professor, so he helped me with learning what the professor wasn't able to teach or was struggling to get across. So that definitely helped. Tutoring is there. It's for us in my college. Tutoring is free. If you want to go to tutoring, go to tutoring. It's free. You just have to take a little bit of time out of your day and go. And if you're going to go to the library, go to tutoring instead. And then we have online tutoring as well, or find the Reddit forum for the college you're going to and ask about tutoring, because the colleges I've gone to have both had Reddit forums where you could ask about tutoring or you could ask questions about said professor, and definitely use that. But speaking of that, definitely use the Reddit forum if you are very curious about a professor. Ask if somebody's taken that professor so you know what to prepare for. And sometimes they will tell you, this is a bad professor, don't take it with this professor, but take it with this professor instead. So definitely utilize that, because that's not going to hurt. Definitely utilize that, and definitely reach out to other people. GroupMe. So if you have a bad professor, it wouldn't hurt to make a GroupMe. I know a lot of colleges and a lot of classes use GroupMe. My math class used GroupMe so we could study together. We went over homework together, and we helped each other, and whenever someone was missing, we gave them the notes. So definitely use GroupMe, especially if you have a bad professor, because then you can all kind of get together and choose a studying time, so you're not all behind, and you can all kind of help each other. If person A understands more about subject A than person B, but person B understands more about subject B, they could kind of help each other understand the subjects that they don't understand, and it definitely helps. It might take a little bit more time, but it'll definitely help in the long run. And then, I think I'm on like number 4 or number 5. I think I'm on number 4. Don't miss a day. I mean, when you have a bad professor, usually when you miss a day, it kind of punches you in the gut. Compared to when you have a good professor, you can usually catch up pretty easily. But when you have a bad professor and they kind of take and do an exam based on what they say specifically, not what's in the book, missing a day will definitely kick you in the gut. I've seen that happen with a bunch of students, especially in my first class. He would say something, write it on the board, not in the book, nowhere. So if you miss that day, you have no idea what's going to be on the test. You have no idea what's going to be on the quiz. So it's like, if you don't write it down, if you're not there, you are going to miss those questions about the things he wrote on the board. And we had a bunch like that, so in my first class, so that was terrible. But I don't think I ever missed a day, because I was going to panic if I did, because he wrote things on the board that were not in the book. So it was very, very, very challenging. I believe I'm on number 5. Go to the professor. So usually the professor will talk to you and will help you, and he or she usually has tutoring, so if you go to the professor, sometimes it will definitely help. My first professor had time for you. He would talk to you, he'd help you, he'd go over the exams with you, and so would his teaching assistant. But if you have a professor that doesn't want to talk to you, that doesn't have time for you, because we got that a lot from one of my professors, one of my bad professors. We got that a lot from another one. And we were just told, I don't have time for you, I'm not going to go over this with you, I don't care, I just have other things to do, I'm too busy. Come back later. Even if it was during office hours, then you'll have to find another way around going to tutoring, and the tutoring building, if you have a tutoring building, is the second best thing. But if you can go to the professor and talk about the exam, or get questions from the review, answers for the review, something like that, it will definitely help. But if you do get one of those professors that tells you they do not have time for you, even during office hours, when they tell you to come for this specific class and they brush you off and tell you, I don't have time for you, just go to tutoring. Or sometimes you can go to a different professor that's teaching the same subject. And some of us did do that, and it definitely did help, even though we were pretty much, so confused and so lost. But sometimes it definitely helps, so don't rule that out. But good luck, you guys. The fall semester will be here soon, and good luck if you're taking summer classes. I know I am. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. So see you guys later.